I'm getting a bit spooked actually. This is kind of freaking me out a little, right? Oh yeah, I'm a little uncomfortable actually. This is so good. Like these, wow. Hi, hey, hello, my name is Sarah and welcome to a Sims 4 Halloween Creator Sim video. I have in the past created some occult sims and then even created sims that I wished we had as occults, and it came true. We finally have fairies in the game. Thank goodness for that, I'm so excited. But there's still one occult type that we have seen in the past that we do not have in The Sims 4. I don't know how much you could really call it an occult type because they weren't playable in The Sims 3, but they were definitely a feature of The Sims 3 Supernatural. I'm talking about zombies. Here, we need some justice for zombies. We have burglars now, which is fantastic. We have vampires knocking on our door every night and saying, my, what a fabulous neck you have there. And we have werewolves that like to rampage all around our town, right? But I think we need just a little bit more to give us a bit more of a spook in The Sims 4. We don't have zombies in The Sims 4, but I want to make one anyway. So let's jump into The Sims 4 and let's create a zombie-looking sim. Alright, so here we have our base sim. Now you may see I have already called her Undead. I didn't know what else to call her, so that's what I'm gonna call her. And then I suppose we probably do need to give her some traits in Aspiration, right? So I don't know what to do though. Like maybe it could just be like Master of Mischief because zombies caused a bit of mayhem in The Sims 3, right? They could attack your Sims, they could attack your vegetable crops. You pretty much couldn't leave your house on the full moon after dark, right? So like, I reckon this sim is all about pranks and mayhem. Will work. So then we need to come up with some traits. And straight away, the first one I'm thinking of is macabre actually. Embracing your inner darkness and your occasional intrusions of light. Macabre sims are all about being their best unique sim self while still reveling in all that life and the afterlife has to offer. It means they're not gonna get scared as often, and I feel like, yeah, that's totally fine. What else could we go with then? Maybe a grouch? These sims raise their mischief skill fast by playing pranks and bothering other sims with their surprises. Yeah. That sounds like the zombies, right? So let's do that. And then maybe we could also, just completely randomly, make them active as well. They're gonna be doing lots of chasing sims, so that kind of works, I reckon. The thing that inspired me to do this video, firstly, was that I, last spooky season, made fairy sims using CC, and then we got fairies with Enchanted by Nature. I'm kind of hoping to do the same thing again with zombies. Maybe next year we can get zombies in a pack somewhere. I don't know. I don't know. So the other thing that inspired me to make this video was looking at the miscellaneous skin tones that we have. Now you'll see these ones are all custom content, right? But I'm talking about the ones that EA made. We've got like the blue and the green for the aliens, the red that I had never even really seen before. We've got the white and stuff for like vampires, and even down into the dark black for like vampires. But then there was this skin tone. I'd never seen this skin tone before, and I was looking at it and I'm like, you know, that could be a corpse. Not that I've seen a dead person or a corpse. I'm just going off what I've seen in horror movies, right? But if we can make that like a little bit darker, I reckon. Yeah, I reckon that'd be a good skin tone for our zombie. We also have access to all sorts of supernatural eyes now. Eyes that are really funky, that kind of give me the heebie-jeebies actually, those ones. They gave me the heebie-jeebies a little bit. But super interesting occult eyes that I've never seen before, that we could say this person is infected, right? We could say that this sim is infected with something that's made them a zombie with those eyes. Am I right or am I right? I think I'm right. Is there more though? I think there's another one up here. Oh, this one. That's it. They're the zombie eyes, right? They are so the zombie eyes. Okay, it's all good. So I want to try my best to make this sim look really disheveled in like their clothing and their hair being a bit messy, but also in their appearance as well. Like I want to try and make them look a bit haggard. We've got all of the supernatural scars and stuff. I wasn't expecting cheek details like that. Let's have a look at the eyes, because I think I just want to like hollow out the eyes, right? That is exactly what I'm talking about. That's exactly what I'm talking about. She looks like she might be a little dead, right? Okay, that's the vibe that I want for this video. So what else can we do? Some mouth details. Ooh, I mean, we could do some of, oh, I'm getting a bit spooked actually. This is kind of freaking me out a little, right? This is, oh yeah, I'm a little uncomfortable actually. This is so good. Like these, wow. This kind of looks like it's veins, right? And like it's like the disease. And that would make sense because if a zombie bites you, it transfers the disease into the person that's been bitten, right? So it would make sense to be able to visibly see the disease at their mouth. Oh, I'm getting a bit spooked. Wow, okay, no worries, it's fine. With that being said, we've got to give them super spooky teeth. We've got these ones. Oh my God. Oh my goodness gracious. See, I was originally thinking these ones from Island Living, right? We also have the vampire fangs. It's just super fascinating that we have all of this stuff available now with just a human sim. Do I go with these ones? I reckon those ones from Enchanted by Nature. That is so incredibly creepy right now. Oh my goodness, I'm so sorry. I have to try and make this better. These eyebrows need to change, right? I kind of almost want to give her no eyebrows. Like I kind of just want to either make them really sparse or like take them away from her. The no eyebrows are really creepy actually. Ooh, I kind of like it. I'm gonna have to do some manipulations to her face though to try and make her look a bit gaunt, right? Like I really want to make her face really gaunt. So if we take away some of the fat in her cheeks straight away, she's looking kind of skull-like actually. I think her nose is fine. I just kind of wish that we had some more like face scars on like around the nose area, but we've got some like furrowed brows. Wow, all of these from vampires are so amazing. What are these? Just some normal scars. I mean, we have to go with one of these crazy furrowed brows. I think I like this one the best. Ooh, it's very spooky. Is it not very spooky? We've got the super defined, like hollowed out cheeks. Okay, I think I'm really happy with that for her face for the minute. I think she's gonna need some like body scars though as well, like to just make it more believable. Maybe even a bite mark. Where do we want her bite mark that turned her into a zombie to be? Do we want it to be on her thigh? On her back? Maybe we could have multiple. We can have multiple, so let's just have multiple. Let's say that she was just absolutely attacked by a group of zombies and she got bitten all over. Ooh, I like that. Can we have some more like scars though? Oh yeah, some like full chest scars there. What about some back scars? Oh, we can't have the bite on the back without the scars. But that's okay. I'd be happier to have the scars. We've got 3 other bite marks, right? It's fine. Okay, maybe I can sacrifice the leg bite mark as well. Oh no, I can just have the scars. Wow. Okay, so with the scars all over her, the bite marks, the 3 bite marks, that's clearly how she got zombified, right? Oh, I'm so happy with that though. Okay, let's try. Oh my God, the smile is so creepy and I hate it, but I love it at the same time. I need to try and come up with the most crazy disheveled looking hair. And now I have a lot of custom content, right? And I like to go a bit crazy in my custom content. So I'm hoping that I'm gonna have something that's gonna fit the vibe. If not, we could just leave her bald. That would also be fine. Hear me out. Hear me out. This hairstyle from Enchanted by Nature. Okay. It looks super thin up the top here. It looks like hair has been falling out. It's been dragged out. It's been ripped out. It's falling out. That's what it makes me think of for this particular sim. I reckon we go with this hair. because it's giving me kind of spooky. Do I change the color though? What color would I go with? Maybe we go with a brown, because the brown hair is the only semblance of her being a normal sim before she was a zombie, right? That's the only thing that tells you that she was a normal person. So aside from that, she just looks zombified. You can see through to her scalp that she is just absolute zombie. Hey, did you know that 53% of you watching right now are not subscribed to my YouTube channel? If you'd like to see some fun Sims 4 gameplay, some Sims 4 Creator Sim videos, build videos, or even some gameplay of The Sims past, then hit the subscribe button down below and join my wonderful little community of Triceratops. But with that being said, let's get back into the video. Now we need to move on to some outfits, right? Now, we do have a lot of ratted and tattered clothing that comes with werewolves, so that's totally fine. I'm gonna start there. Yeah, we've got like this ripped top. It's got safety pins. This one, that's so the vibe. This jumper, that is so the vibe. So also in Life and Death, we've got some ratted and tattered clothing as well, right? Do we have any dresses for female Sims from Life and Death that's ratted and tattered? I mean, we've got this one. I didn't really picture her being like a Victorian zombie, right? Was kind of not what I was thinking though. Let's do that as her formal wear actually. Kind of happy with that. So I reckon we go with more of the werewolves vibe for like her everyday wear. So I might go with this top with the safety pins and stuff. I don't want to lean into super werewolf branding, so I reckon this one will do just fine. And then let's bring up some werewolves pants, because I know that we've got like these shorts that were clearly pants and they're no longer pants, right? We've also got these jeans, we've got these shorts. I like how this swatch is like ratted and tattered, completely torn, right? But is also dirty. You can see the dirt marks on it. I know we're looking very grey, but I feel like that would happen as well. You're wearing the same clothes without washing them all the time, and they would just kind of look kind of grey, right? Especially if this was like a white top and maybe some white jeans, right? That would just happen. So this isn't going to be a solid colour. I will use other colors for her. I just want to see what I can do. Now I know I've got them so vividly in my head right now. I have to go with the worn out sneakers, right? A zombie would totally wear them because they wouldn't have the brain capacity to untie the shoes and take them off. They would just wear them and wear them and wear them, even though their feet are sticking out of them. That is perfect. I'm stoked. I'm just wondering if we can do, are there any fingernails that could work? But they would probably also get filed into a fine point with you constantly grabbing at things, right? So I feel like we could go with, I'm thinking way too much about this. But I'm having so much fun, but I'm just thinking way too much about this. But I reckon a super sharp nail would be perfect, actually. All right, let's have a look at formal wear, because I do have the very Victorian looking formal wear. It's fine though. And then maybe she can just go barefoot. So that's going to be her formal wear, the Victorian looking, ratted and tattered. I know she's super grey. I don't mean for her to be super grey, but this one looks like it's got some stains on it and stuff. So like that works, okay? Her athletic wear, we'll do the top and we're going to make it a little bit more of a colourful top, okay? I just don't want like a werewolf graphic on it. That's all. The red one is the only one that doesn't have a graphic on it, but that's fine. Maybe we can just do the cut off shorts. And when she was alive, she probably did care about matching her outfit, right? So we're going to go with that. And then we can just go right back to the disheveled runners, right? Just in the red swatch this time. Super nice. Oh, I'm stoked. This is going way better than I thought it would. Sleepwear, moving right along. No, she would not care about wearing a bonnet to bed. She's a zombie. All she cares is brains and eating food and stuff, right? That's all she cares about. Okay, so I want to go with the jumper for the sleepwear, the ratted and tattered werewolves jumper. Maybe we could go with that one in the green. We're not going to have any other pants from any other pack that are going to be disheveled enough for my liking. But what if we don't go with pants? What if we have a look at some tights? The ripped tights, right? Could we pretend these were pants and she's just worn them so much that they have just completely ripped and stuff and they're that kind of disheveled? Do we pretend that, or do we let that idea go. I just don't know what else I would do, but I'm gonna come back to that. Let's move on to party wear because I have no idea what we're gonna do for this. Unless we go with the dress. The dress has some like ripped holes in them. Do we have any that don't have the werewolves graphics on them? The yellow doesn't. The pink doesn't. Okay, so we could go the pink or the yellow. I kind of feel like the yellow suits her vibe more. So I'm going to go with the yellow. And then we're just going to get the same shoes. I'm so sorry. We're using them all the time. But like, that's just her vibe, right? I just want to show off the absolute disheveled nature that is her. So then for her swimwear, well, I've got absolutely no hope of this, right? Like seriously, how am I going to make a swimwear look disheveled? We have this top. But maybe I'm going to want to use that for her hot weather wear, not her swimwear. Okay, I've solved the problem of the top. I found it. Island Living has this like rashi with a t-shirt over it that's ripped. So that fits beautifully. It's super colorful as well. Now I've just got to try and find some bottoms, right? And this is where I do think I'm going to have an issue. These shorts, we could just pretend they're like swim shorts. So that's going to be her swimwear. Okay, hot weather wear. I've got this top from Island Living. I know that I've got some other shorts, like there's this pair of jean shorts, but now I'm using so many packs, right? Now we're just using way too many packs. I've got to bring it back to werewolves. So we're going to use the light wash in the denim shorts there. You already know we are going to wear the disheveled shoes. Again, I'm so sorry. We just got to go with the disheveled shoes. And then it's just cold weather wear. Got like this vest, or we've got the denim jacket that has like the disheveledness on it. I kind of like that actually. Ooh, I kind of like it in this lighter swatch as well. Okay, let's go with that. And now I just need to find some pants to go with it. We're going to go back to werewolves because there's the jeans that I haven't used yet that would be perfect, right? These ones. So good. They look so disheveled. And you already know, I'm so sorry that we've only used these shoes, but like, what can I do? They're perfect, right? So there we go. There's Undead. She is all finished. Let's go back and have a look at our zombie sim. I'm so impressed, honestly. So this is her everyday wear. It's such a disheveled, messy vibe, and I love it. For her formal wear, we've got the Victorian looking with the bare feet. Sometimes you just gotta go with the bare feet, right? For her athletic wear, we've got werewolves, colorful, messy vibe. For her sleepwear, again, werewolves. Oh, that's right. I was supposed to come back and decide on the bottoms. I think we're gonna take off the tights. The tights were an idea. I can see what I was thinking, but I think we're just gonna have to go with like these shorts again. I'm sorry about it, but there's really not a better option for us. So this is what's gonna be her sleepwear. For her party wear, we've got the disheveled, again, yellow vibes for this party wear. For her swimwear, thank you, Island Living, for coming through for us. Island Living and the base game. Oh, actually, no, they're not base game. They get to work. I'm just gonna go with the werewolf shorts. I'm so sorry. You wouldn't wear denim shorts swimming, but she's a zombie. Again, she doesn't care about that kind of thing, right? She doesn't care. Okay, hot weather wear. We've got the Island Living and the werewolf shorts. Very nice. And for her cold weather wear, we've got the all werewolves outfit. Fantastic for Undead. So with that being said, you guys, if you would like to use Undead in your game, for whatever reason, I won't judge you, but I will have her on the gallery. My gallery ID is sezrawrr, the exact same way that it's spelled here. There's just no sims on the end. And you will find her under zombie sim. Would you look at her macabre self? Would you look at her gaunt face? I hate that I had to use so much, but 4 out of 5 of the packs that we used here all come with occult sims anyway. So I'm hoping that if you're super into the occult, you probably have all of those packs anyway. You probably even have life and death as well if you're super into the occult and playing with the occult stuff anyway. So with that being said, she will be on the gallery for you right now to download. But you guys, that's all I've got for this video of creating a zombie sim in The Sims 4 with the hopes that maybe zombies are eventually gonna come to The Sims 4, right? I'm putting it out there. You just never know what's around the corner, right? So with that being said, if you would like to see more of me, including more creative sim videos or any other Sims videos that I've got coming your way, then hit the subscribe button down below and hit the notification bell next to it to be notified of every time that I upload. And if you liked this video, let me know by hitting the like button down below and leave me a comment as well. well. Leave me a zombie emoji in the comments down below to let me know that you got this far in the video. You enjoyed watching this zombie sim come to unlife, the afterlife, undead, any of the above, I suppose, and that you would like to see more creator sim videos from me. But you guys, I hope you're having a very spooky day, and I will see you in the next video. Bye!